Hello everyone, Lori Marie here, mixed media artist in Vallejo, California. A little bit more fun in our altered books today. This is Gail's book. Maybe, we shall see. After it's done, I will send it to her. I talked to her this morning. I will send it to her, and if she bonds with it, fine. If not, then we will find another forever home for it. But oh my goodness, thank you, Gail. I am having a blast. I want to extend my appreciation and gratitude to those that support the village through Patreon or your comments or Amazon or contributions or Happy Mail. Everything is appreciated, so thank you, thank you, thank you. That's what keeps us on the table. So that being said, see you on the table. So here's your project for today. Created a pocket in the book. Have some Dapper criminals on a big tag, and 4 beautiful young men, and an altered man here with a fun hat. Eyelets around, the Arteza metallic paint, very fun, scallops, doodling, and dots. All right, you can join me on this journey. I have these 4 Dapper criminals from 1921, and I want to somehow put the wanted posters over them. All right, so I'm going to cut the wanted posters out. I'm going to take these 4 wanted posters and take them to my printer and print them out. So I've printed the wanted posters out on a plain piece of printer paper. I'm going to cut them out. I have this copy of the men, this copy of the wanteds. I'm going to put this on the printer like this and run this through the printer. I bet that's confusing, but let's give it a whirl. Okay, actually that worked quite well. So I had a copy of the wanteds, and I had a copy of the men, and what I did is I ran this through the printer again with this placed on the printer bed, the scanner bed, where I wanted it on the men. All right, so this was on the scanner, and I sent this through, and it copied this on them, producing this. I think that's pretty darn cool. I'm going to glue my wanted guys onto a piece of firm cardboard. And I'm going to leave enough of the edge of the cardboard so I can actually make a tag with this. Which way? I think we'll go this way. Cut that out, leaving a bit of a border. Measuring precisely, making sure it's even all the way around. Now this is the last 2-page spread that we played with. And this, I think, has 2 pages glued together, and then this one has 2 or 3 glued together, and then this is a sturdy page here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play on this page, which is just the 2 pages, 2 or 3 pages. That's where I'm going to start playing. I printed these 4 adorable boys on acetate from my laser printer, and I'm going to glue them onto this page. Now remember, this is just a flimsy page. I'm going to put tacky glue around the edge. It's interesting that it says My Crisis there, and I would like to get that in the picture. So good. All right, I'm going to put some underpants around the edge with some gel medium. Underpants on this side and underpants around the edge here. I have underpants, good morning, coffee in hand. Underpants here, underpants here. I'm going to take my tacky glue and make an edging here, leaving the top open. Bring that page up to the center and clip that in place. I'm going to put gesso on this page. I have this gorgeous envelope that was sent to me by Kim, so I'm going to use it for some texture. Beautiful. Let that dry. That's gorgeous too, huh? Now we want to add texture to this page, but we don't want to cover our acetate image, of course. So I will just carefully put gesso around the edge. I have a piece of cardboard here left over. I'm just going to add some texture. Bring in the bright aqua green. Dilute it. Paint the pages and let them dry. Some Van Dyke brown, diluted. Paint both pages and let them dry. Okay, just got home from a meeting. I am going to take my sandpaper and I'm going to bring the texture back up just like we did on all the other pages. I'm going to glue the half circles or the scallops along the bottom and the top of both pages. I have my scallops and a few little polka dots there. I'm bringing in the Pearl Canary Yellow. This is the Arteza metallic series. Dilute that a little bit and paint those pages. Now I'm going to bring my drill in and I'm going to drill 3 holes, 1, 2, and 3. And I'm going to create the 3-hole binding just as I did in the other places. The strings may overlap. I don't care about that. I'm just trying to keep the book really, really strong. So once again, 1, 2, 3, drill some holes in there. For the 3-hole binding, I'm going to start on the outside by my snippets. Push it through the middle hole. Go to the top or the bottom hole, doesn't matter which. Go to the other hole, either the top or the bottom, doesn't matter which. Back up through that middle hole. Go. Make sure we got twine on both sides. Knot that up. And keeping that book nice and strong. It's wonderful. I'm creating a pocket between these two pages. And I want to make sure that it's secured. So I am bringing in my, let's bring in the large hole. And I'm going to put an eyelet in each one of those holes. Poke a hole here, put an eyelet in there to match this page. Bring my Stabilo in and Stabilo around the edges. Okay, I've Stabiloed around the edges. I'm bringing in my vintage photo, and I'm just going to hit some of that cardboard with that. Give that kind of a vintage look. And I'll just hit the back. The back isn't going to have anything on it, so I'll hit the edges of this with my Stabilo. And we'll slip this in here in its pocket. I will probably add more bling to this tag later. But for now, I'm going to put a couple of cords in here. Slip that in there. I have this fantastic looking guy right here. I'm going to play with him a little bit. I'm going to cut him out, give him a fun hat, and put him on that page. All right, I have this fun guy put together. Oh, I crack me up. And I'm gluing him down with the gel medium. Time for Stabilo around the edge and any doodling that I would like to play with on this page. And then of course our tag is done. What do you suppose the story is about that? Can't wait to hear. So here's the finished page of the gorgeous little boys and the Dapper criminals. It's so fun to play with. All right, your turn. Go create, go play, go have fun.